Good morning, Paul. How's Ecuador? So, I really hope you had a really good time over there and that you were able to do some really good stuff for the recent earthquake that they had. Uh, right now, I'm currently sitting outside my first class of the new semester, which is French, French 101. And I'm really excited, but at the same time, I'm really apprehensive because what I've heard of French so far was only the street French that I was able to speak with the Burundis and Rwandese people back in Maine. And so I think there's a natural apprehension to starting something new and challenging. And I think that just comes from being being new. And now, while I was reading through a little bit of what the syllabus said, it said that children learn languages quicker because they don't get hung up on their mistakes. And I think that's definitely going to be my uh, one of the things I'm going to try to carry over, not only from the French class, but also from to all my other classes as well, so that I don't get hung up on any mistakes that I make, either professional or in this language, or even in my own personal improvement plan. So we know that it's almost the end of the first week of January. It's a time when people usually give up on their resolutions because of a couple mistakes that they've made. And I would say to those people, don't get hung up on those small mistakes because children don't. And children end up usually having the highest growth margins of any other population in the entire world. Um, I hope this finds you well, Paul. I am still working on my first goal for Think and Thank, which is kindness. And I've been thinking more about how I should respond to people who are demanding something from me, especially as I do work in customer service. Um, Recently, I do have one demerit. I did get rather frustrated with a woman just the other day who was rather talkative, and we weren't really getting anywhere. Um, but at the very end of the phone call, she said, I'm kind of disappointed. I, you know, a lot of people haven't been very nice to me recently. And that kind of struck me. I was like, wow, that's really sad. She had mentioned that her mailman and her husband and now me have all been a little unkind to her. And so, small mistake on my part. And so I'm going to try not to get hung up on that. And I would encourage any of you, if anybody else other than Paul happens to be watching this video, don't get hung up on your small mistakes. Learn from them, move forward. We know how to be better. It costs nothing to be kind is something I've been trying to keep telling myself. So anyway, have a magical week. And for those of you who are attending BYU Idaho, we hope that you have a wonderful first week of school, and we'll see you later.